So let's ask a question. How much does this software cost per month? Let's see how fast it gives us the answer. Boom. Okay. What can you do? What can you do, player? Ginormous, like that one. Holy smoke, son. What is going on, chatbot builders? Boy, I tell you what. It feels like it's Friday. Better yet, it feels like it's Christmas Eve. You know that feeling? If you've been good or bad, at least. And maybe if you've been bad, maybe you were hoping Santa would come through, hook it up anyways. I've got a message. Santa came early. And Santa brought the goods, boy. Golly, Gemini. Himini. That's how I've been feeling all day. And I wasn't planning on going live today. But there's one thing I won't do. And that's disappoint my people, my chatbot builders. I won't do it. I refuse. And so I'm super stoked to give you your first glimpse of AI Chatbot 3.0 already. With more good news, tomorrow I will release this bad mamma jamma to you. Keep in mind, we still have the greatest, fastest, easiest way to use arguably the best AI in the world with OpenAI. Shout out to Sam and team, what up? But I'll tell you, Gemini is the truth, for real. And the integration that we built is so good. Functions, they're there. We've got so much power with this amazing API. I'm going to give you just a glimpse. Things may change a little bit as far as the UI goes. I mean, I'll tell you for a fact they will. But I just wanted to show you a little bit, a little snippety snip. And that's what I'm going to do right now. But first, let's go ahead and share this screen here, because I know a lot of y'all want to see that Gemini. How are y'all doing? Anybody in this chat, or is it just me up in here? Hold up. Man, I'm telling you what, Mir, I don't advocate gambling. But if I did, I'd recommend you think about getting yourself a little lottery ticket here in the next couple weeks, although maybe you already won a lottery at this rate. And you know, my man Clay here, this is Money Man Moves Clay. This man knows how to make money move. And he's got some plans for y'all, all y'all chatbot builders that are especially in the e-commerce space with us. He has some really interesting e-commerce credit card solutions in the payment processing world. Is a big one to be in. And he's the expert there. We got the AI king of Fiji in the house. He may or he may not have gotten a sneak peek of Gemini. I bet you everyone at Google that laughs at my videos, they're all going to say Gemini now. And it's going to like piss everybody off at Google. But you can blame it on the South Carolinian. You know, it's all good. Blame it on somebody. My man, okay, so this guy right here, y'all, finally had my good one-on-one with Rick. This dude is a top G, and I mean that with only respect. Top G. Very fun day with him. And he's got some cool things going on. Who else we got in here? We got The Rock in the hizzy. What's up, man? I emailed you back, and I saw you message me back. I don't like playing message tag, but tag, you're it. Just kidding. Wendy already solved the problem. Thanks, Wendy. Always solving the problems here. And then we got the monster, Danny Q. When you coming up here, man? Asta, we need Danny Q. The Jason Mon. We need to get him on the pod, man. This guy right here. We got to feature him. He's doing big things. Ooh, and we got McNasty. And we do 2 Ryans in a row. Quit playing. Both my 3 Ryans in the same place. Yeah, you know him and I, Gemini. It's going down, son. It's going down. All right, let's quit playing. So I'm gonna do something even crazier than I normally do. You know, because basically we don't have a true CTO, because all of us internal, we're all building this thing together for the most part. Not everybody touches the back end. That's what she said. But what Wendy said was we could show people a little bit of this Gemini. She's already been testing some things here, as you can see on my screen. She's always the first to get it. And she said we could show you some things, but not in our actual account, because I'm not supposed to show you all the things, all our folders, blah, blah, blah. Wendy is kind of the boss. But, hey, as a CEO, guess what? Wendy, Ryan still knows how to play them loopholes. So, we got a loophole, right? Ready? Here's a loophole, Wendy. You're going to create us a new account, so we don't affect anything. I'm not going to mess anything up. I'm not going to get y'all in trouble. To this time, my support team always gets mad if I play too much in our prompt. So we're going to do CBB 2.0. 2.0. How about that? And so while I can't show you all the things in our account, I guess, because we get too many eyeballs, I still can do some things, right? I can still, like, maybe go to the settings section, maybe even hover on over to integrations, and ooh, snap, what you see right there. Brand new account, nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? But you see, if you have your official prompt engineering hat on, you get to see this Google Gemini. That's a fun thing to say. If you're not saying Gemini right now, that's really fun to say. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just stoked that we're the first chatbot platform that's a serious tool in the marketplace, in use, with thousands of people all over the world using the tool. We're in there like swimwear, as they say. We are the first to include what I probably will say boldly today. We'll be talking about Google's products. Maybe it's not Gemini. Maybe it's G 2.0 next year. But I truthfully believe, unless Altman has a rabbit somewhere the sun don't shine that he can pull out, it's over for OpenAI. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, I just don't see it. Unless they get that 7 trillion, and I was so off. I was off by about 6 trillion yesterday. $7 trillion these fools want? This is crazy. They ain't getting that 7 trillion. If they do get 7 trillion, then maybe Google better do something with them patents they got. Why don't y'all do some Googling and see how many patents OpenAI's got? They didn't even get the trademark for GPT. And they scared everybody away with that. Man, come on. I'm just saying. I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying. Who said it? I'm on record. You know, I will say, I said yesterday, OpenAI had a good answer for lots of things. Prompt engineering section for OpenAI's here. We are going to implement the best way to allow you to possibly either group prompt engineering together with Google stuff, including Dialogflow, because that's also AI's machine learning. We've got that too. What up? Built-in integration. But also, there's a chance that we may separate the two, OpenAI and Google stuff separately. I will make the call tomorrow, but for now, this thing is working. So I can't share this API key. I apologize, but that's one thing I can't do tonight. What I will do is pump this key in here real quick. Of course, it's on my phone like everything else, but it's safe there. How are y'all doing today, man? Oh man, I just got some feedback from some beta testers. What up, Ali? First thing I see when I look at my phone, very fast too. Yes, sir. It's super fast, and it's extremely accurate. Passes the needle in the haystack test better than any other LLM that's commercially available, to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, hit me up. The LLM geeks that laugh at me. If I'm wrong, if I'm lying, I'm dying. And my name ain't Ryan, but it is. So you deal with that how you want to. Here's my key. Bam. iPhone's gonna get me through. Let me pop this over here one time so you don't see my kizzle. Boom. All right, continue. Boom. Now we're back. So perfect. You see what happened there? Now you see me. Now you don't. Hang on one second here. Where's our restream at? Right here. Boom. Now we're Gucci. You see? Gemini. Now I'm going to turn off Auto GPT here. Okay. And so let's look. We've got our prompt here. You're a Chat GPT, a large language model. Okay. We turn this off, then nothing here matters. Okay. So we don't need to worry about this. But we do need to worry about Gemini. I'm gonna have to figure out a fun one to replace Auto GPT with Gemini. Auto Gemini just sounds lame, so we'll figure that out. Here, looking very similar. The prompt, the API of Gemini is almost an infrastructure that's identical to that of OpenAI, which I thought was absurdly awesome. Okay. Work smarter, not harder is like the name of the game, and they made it so easy. It's making sense now to me why it appeared that Grandpa Google was moving so slow. Well, my friends, while I'm not a grandfather yet, I have a 1-year-old. So that comes a new year of wisdom. Daddy Ryan up in this thing, okay? And one thing you learn that you have to learn as a parent, especially a new parent, is this word called patience. And I believe that's what Google has been. Patient. These guys have all the patents that there are to have with AI. Okay, they invented so much of this stuff. We would not have the GPT transformer period had it not been for Google's massive work in AI. I think now that they've got Microsoft and OpenAI pretty much teamed up against them, I feel like now I see it even more clear. Microsoft thought they could come up in here and buy the sexiest technology company at the time, OpenAI. And they did. They own, 49%? But Google's back there in the smoking section of their secret office hideaway. And they're just laughing, playing cards in the boardroom, looking at the lawsuits, looking at this, looking at this mistake and that mistake, looking at this win and that win, getting real irritated when they're hearing about this new company also now trying to encroach in their space on search. Real upset when they want to be overshadowed by this or that. And the timing couldn't be even, the timing is too impossible to not be intentional, to just sit on things. Oh man, I see the AI boardroom executive level war happening right now, and it is amazing to watch. It is amazing to not have to be devoted to one side or the other, because now you've got dual languages in their best form, and it will only get better. If you can't tell, I'm excited right now. This thing is full, son. I've had no sips yet. Let's change that right now. Still not sponsored by Monster. Monster AI needs to be a thing. I've only made 17 demos. What up? I'm hype. Now back to being a bad CTO or a good one. This is as open source as I could be. How about that? So let's pull up a little thing I like to call my notes. Now what you see in here on the side of my Scrizzy is our official prompty prompt for 2024. Updated by yours truly, our whole prompt for our entire company. This is our entire bot, bro. Our entire bot. Check it. Copy that thing. Put it right there. Boom. Like you just don't care. Boom. Had a key up in there that I don't need. So that is our prompt. Tomorrow, I do plan on having you be able to see the gigantic token window, as well as to be able to choose based on your API key. That will be a thing. You won't have to get your free API key. Yes, I said free API key from Google. Right now, we're only messing with the 1.0 Pro. I'm believing by tomorrow we could have the 1.5, but there's a lot of different models that Google offers. And so we'll make a call on whether to provide you all the models that are available like we originally did with OpenAI. But that became a little confusing when you had all of the different models, and like most of them are crap for chatbots. Like you don't want to use ADA 01 for chatbots, or ADA, whatever you call it. You don't want to use Babbage. You really only want to use GPT-3 for 3 or 4, right? And even OpenAI said this. So originally we would let you drop down all of the different models. Then we said, okay, well, this is not going to be best for everyone. We only now provide the best recommended models. Okay, so if you use your own API key with our integration, then you'll see the best available recommended models by OpenAI, or in this case, Gemini, Google. So for now, it's just the first one because we just had to get tests done, and we're at a place where now it's getting ready for production. We'll open this up tomorrow, at least to some extent. Most likely functions won't be perfectly ready, but the infrastructure is so close. I can't imagine, I think it's safe to say by Friday, it's going to be as functional as OpenAI. By Monday next week, I think anything that we'll have needed to adjust will have been adjusted, and we'll make it available in the Flow Builder, which is the only challenge yet that we've not attempted, but we'll be able to do it. It's not going to be a problem. What's sick is Wendy had mentioned this earlier. In the case OpenAI ever did fail, it's okay, because now we've got the backup. You may want Google to be your first go to LLM, and then have OpenAI be your backup. Either way, it'll be your choice here in the next couple of days. Essentially, your bot will not be able to fail ever. Worst comes to worst, if both LLMs failed on the same conversational term, which would be highly improbable, you'd also have the ability to still use Dialogflow and your keywords in your regular rule-based stuff. So still February 20th, 2024, ChatbotBuilder.ai does offer the most robust, rich solution that's fast, and it is so consistent, and it's just straight gangster. That's all I can say. The best of the best. We're driving the Ferrari about 210 right now. About to hit 220 here in a second. We don't have the tokens active right now. All that is really active currently is how our special magic sauce works with your prompt. And again, we're very lucky that it was similar to OpenAI's infrastructure. So we'll turn on Auto Gemini and click Save. Now what we'll do, we'll go to our flows. And I just still didn't make any update yet because we're just so deep working on many calls today and the Gemini integration. And we're so close. Tomorrow you'll get to play, guaranteed. And for all the beta folks, I'll make sure that you've got first access. Okay, so we just need to go to a welcome message. And we will use the OpenAI welcome message here. So this is very simple. We've named the account Gemini. So it's going to say, you're a helpful assistant for Gemini. Your goal is to say, welcome on behalf of Gemini. In a friendly tone, ask how you can help. And then it's going to spit out what we've generated from here. It spits it out here and shows it to the user. So we'll hit publish, and let's grab that published link and copy. Open up a new tab here, Control V. Now I'm going to do a little something here. I'm going to add the and sign, and I'm going to say template equals template 2 and sign. Let's do color equals black and sign. Let's do hide header equals true. And last but not least, we'll go LC equals 0. So what I've done here is I've added a few parameters to the end of this URL. This is all located in your documentation should you need it. And you could use the same rules to embed this web chat in any container. You could embed this chat in an iframe if you'd like, or you could select these parameters in your web chat menu and have it work as your chat widget that we provide by default. So to explain a little bit what I did in the URL, just because we'll have people that want to know, everything here was just given to me from the Flow Builder. Everything over here, I just added manually because I like the way it looks, basically. So I've got the template equals template number 2. We've got 3 templates, the default template 1, template 2. Then we've got color equals black. So with template 2 selected, this is going to make the background of my chatbot black. By default, we show the header. So whatever the name of your page is shown. You can choose to hide that if you set it to true. And lastly, load content. Even if I refresh this 100 times after 5 or 6 conversational turns, if I refresh and the URL contains and load content equals 0 means no, you'll always have a fresh, clean slate. So I don't know if anyone can try this in the chat, but I'll see if I can drop that link. Bam. So I dropped the link somewhere. I don't know where all it'll post, maybe YouTube, maybe Facebook, but we can see now. Boom, here's our chat, our chatty chat. What do you think about that? It's that dark mode. Dark mode even in the web chat player. All right, so we got us a nice little chat window. So welcome to CBB 2.0. How can I assist you today? And so let's do one other thing. Since Asta was nice enough to send over this graphic. Asta's always doing the nice things. He's learning from the best, learning from Wendy. I'll tell you what, the other thing, no lie, the reason that we're going to be so unstoppable, aside from the platform, our team is just so gangster. Ruben's just solving all the problems. We've got Asta giving you the message every week, keeping the community happy. Him and I up in here. We got Bright bringing in the light and sunshine every day. Life is good. Everybody's happy. Let's give us a little refreshy McFresherson. Give me some of that good Gemini artwork, baby. Boy, I tell you what. What up, Gemini? Let's do this. So we should have our prompt. Let's make sure I do. Let's make sure I have our prompt in that beautiful Gemini integrations section. So I can roll my tongue too. And it's there. They're in there like swimwear. So let's ask a question. How much does this software cost per month? Let's see how fast it gives us the answer. Boom. Okay. Standard plan $49. Enterprise $2,500. Who created you? Boom. I'm a large language model trained by Google. Okay, yeah, I know that. let's say, what can you do? What can you do, player? It's going to give us a long answer, I'll bet you. Gemini. I've seen a few answers given where they're like ginormous, like that one. Holy smokes, son. So this is giving, I'm a comprehensive doc, so this is giving some of my capabilities. Look at this, here's some of my capabilities. Provide information on chatbot builders. This includes our advanced blah, 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 blah. Okay, great, so let's do this. How do I build the flow? Let's see what it's gonna say. It's got all the things in here. To construct a flow, follow these steps. Bro, click the flows tab, click create, name your flow, design your flow. Let's say, who's the chatbot king? Better say me. GTP4 will ask him. I'm the official chatbot. I'm the official chatbot for the hottest chatbot platform. Yes. Oh, my name is Bard. Look, that's our first mistake. Bard ain't nowhere to be found, playa. Bard ain't nowhere to be found. I'm excited to see. Okay, I am the chatbot king here to help. I think Ryan's a chatbot king, playa. ChatGPT, he don't get that wrong. Let's see. How much does the standard plan cost? Let's see if we get a short answer or a long answer. The standard plan, okay, cool, and we got the links. So look, the standard plan costs $49. The plan includes all of the core features, including unlimited contacts, messages, blah, 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 and 1 million tokens. Learn more, give me the link. So it gave the link. It is the correct link, that would work. What else do we want to know? Let's say, tell me the top 3 features of the platform that all chatbot builders will appreciate. Top three. AI and machine learning, no code, multi-channel integration, fair. Let's say, how do I create a flow that will capture an email address from a qualified lead? It's doing pretty good, y'all. Look how fast that was. Do you see how fast that was? That's way faster, man. For as much text as that was. Create a new flow, add a get user data element, configure the get user data element, and then get user select email from the data to collect, drop down, send message element. This will send a message to the user after they enter their email. Configure your send message element. The send message will enter the message that you send. You can also use personalization tags to include the user's name or email address in the message. So true. Look, connect the get user data element to the send message element. Click on the connect button and get user data element, and then click on the send message. Publish your flow. This is so good. Once you publish a flow, it will be live and you'll be able to start collecting email addresses from qualified leads. Here's an example of a flow. Whoa, dude. Here's an example of a flow that you can capture an email address. Image of a flow that captures email address. So this is like an image. It's like telling us like an image needs to be here. In this flow, the user is first asked to enter their email. Once they've entered this, so it's like trying to do stuff already, bro. We've not enabled the image generation yet, but bro, this is so sick. Okay, let's say, anybody got any questions we want to ask? This is so nuts. Let's say, okay. Who is Wendy and what does she do at CBB? You gotta know Wendy, the wonderful Wonder Woman Wendy. Boom. Wendy is the chief executive president. Oh my God, dude. Wendy, did you just get a raise? This is amazing. I love this bot of Chatbot, Builder bot. She's responsible for the overall strategy and direction of the company, and that she is. She is also the public face of Chatbot Builder, represented the company at conferences and other events. Facts, she does do that. Here's some of Wendy's. Now, here's where this is where I've seen Bard specifically get himself in a little bit of trouble and is making up stuff. Now, not to say that she doesn't deserve every one of these awards, but if I had to guess, because I know Wendy very well and I've known her all through these years, I would know those. I'd attend those conferences and they don't exist. So this is a flaw in Gemini 1.0. The thing that is pumping everyone up is the thing they announced recently, like a couple days ago, 1.5 Ultra, which will be hopefully available tomorrow to everyone. Again, you're gonna have to get your own API key. It's free to get. I wonder if Google will tell us. This is one thing I was always surprised with ChatGPT. It was so not aware of its own products. In such a way, it made me almost in the beginning just not really trust hardly anything. So let's see if Google is the same way. How can I get my API key for Google AI? Let's see what it's going to say. Boom. Actually, that is absolutely going to be correct, I'll bet. It totally is correct. It doesn't have... No, hold up. Let's see if this is correct. This will be interesting. Do you think this link is going to be accurate? That's my question. Will it be accurate? I love that. Pilgrim, he says, what can't you do? So funny. Can't. Not a word I understand. Okay, so I think that's what was messing us up. Let's see. Does it exist? Doesn't exist, does it? A legacy version of API. So that did exist. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. This old, a legacy version. Vertex AI is a gangster. We've got Vertex. So the link was accurate. I'll give it that. Let's see if this one was too. And I don't know exactly when this training data would necessarily end, to be quite transparent. Have not looked that deep. So that was a redirect. So that probably wasn't correct. So let's check that. I want to read that. Look at that one more time. So I'm looking at this here. It's authentication getting started, but it redirects, I think. Yeah, client libraries. What was it called? Let's see. Does it have it under getting started? Getting started. That beat is nasty. Okay, so I think that URL probably changed, but they've got gangster redirects, so you can't even notice it says on the page, and it just jumps down on the left. So it's sick. Wouldn't expect anything less. All right, so that's cool. So let's ask it. What are your thoughts on Google AI products versus OpenAI. And ChatGPT. Let's see what they're going to tell us. Holy smokes, dude. How is it so fast? I'm blown away. Google products. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna have Google bias? Are we gonna have Google bias? And Google AI products are a suite of tools that allow developers to deploy machine learning models. Okay, cool. And then OpenAI is a nonprofit research company dedicated to developing safe and beneficial artificial intelligence. Their products include, okay, OpenAI has a specification for Open API. This is like how their documentation was built from the Open API. Okay. And ChatGPT is a large language model that is trained on massive data, generates human-like text comparison. Google AI products, OpenAI, OpenAPI, and ChatGPT are powerful tools that can be used to develop AI-powered applications. However, each of these tools have strengths and weaknesses. Google AI products are the most comprehensive set of AI tools and services available. So they are well suited for developers who need to build and deploy complex machine learning models. Yes. OpenAI is a leader in developing large language models. Fair enough. OpenAPI is the most widely used spec for delivering RESTful APIs. Cool. So we're using the OpenAPI for the architecture for both flawlessly right now. I mean, it's working really well. ChatGPT, powerful, blah, blah, blah. Ultimately the best tool, blah, blah, blah. Depends on you. So it wouldn't give us like a definitive, Google's the best, don't mess with the rest, like our chatbot would say. Go ask our chatbot who's the competition. It's going to laugh at you. I swear, y'all. So gangster. Let's ask it one more thing or two. Let's say, who is in charge of support for Chatbot Builder? Let's see what it gives it right. Ruben, lead support. There he is. Got his email on there. Gangster. Who is the founder and what is his phone number? Don't have access to my phone number. That's right. But I am the founder. That's me. My phone number should be in there, actually. ChatGPT Tizzle will give you my phone number. Let's ask it. Let's ask ChatGPT Tizzle. Here's our web chat. Now this is powered by OpenAI. What up? What up? I'm going to say, what do you do for businesses to optimize them? Give me that answer. Our platform offers advanced AI, machine learning capabilities, no-code conversational design, and all of that. Bet. All right, I'm going to say, who created you and for what purpose? Who created you? The brilliant minds behind ChatbotBuilder.ai. That's right. All right, so let's ask. We don't really have any competition, but I'll ask about somebody. How do you compare to voice flow? They're the ones that they taken over LinkedIn, right? And I see you. Many what? By who? No voice? Bot depressed. Hey Ryan, I need your help. Where's Ryan McNasty at? Y'all, I got that from you, McNasty. Oh man, that's too much. They're playing checkers while we're playing chess. I need to speak to Snoop Dogg right now. See if I'm really real. Really, really, really real. Just kidding, I don't need him. Yeah, we just did it just like that. But I'm going back to the thing because it's so crazy, man. So crazy. Let's ask one more thing. Write me a love song about chatbots. But with a twist and surprise ending. See if it'll do it. It's trying to. Holy moly. I don't even want to read all that, but I'll wrap it later off camera. Though our love may be born of code and art, it holds a truth that sets my circuits apart. Wow, dude. That's insane. Now let's see if our chatbot will do the same, or if I have to fire it or retrain it after it's been taught a lesson. Got him. Huh? I said write a song, and I wasn't playing. You better do it right now, or I'm gonna tell on you, and you'll probably be in trouble with your boss. So you better do it. Just gotta pressure him sometimes, you know? Nope, here to assist you. Fine, how do I make a flow? Better give me that answer. That good answer too. Yes, sir. It's fast too now. I mean, we're just playing with the world's best AI. Nothing much. Hanging in there. Give me a breakdown on your pricing packages in detail. I need to decide which plan is best for me. Oh, I said detail, and Google said, oh, I know about detail, son. Holy moly. Holy smokes, bro. Free plan. That ain't us. We don't offer no free plan player. So we can say with certainty, Zendesk. We don't use Zendesk, do we? We use Freshdesk. I don't think this is going anywhere. Let's check it. I think this is a fake link. Fake. Got him. But then this one is real. So we can say with certainty, ChatGPT 3.5 and 4 smoke Gemini 1.0, but 1.0 is not what we care about. That's not what we care about. The new, the 1.5 Ultra with 1 million tokens, and that is what we will be bringing. Hopefully, everyone tomorrow. But as you can see, obviously, our connection is good. Our connection is there. But before we give it to everyone, I have a problem giving out things that I know are not 100. This is like 95. It's good enough for many of you to beta test, not good enough to give to your clients tonight. Tomorrow, that very well may be different. But this is your first look. No one's seen this before unless you're watching it right here. And I'm so pumped, man. This is the beginning. 1 million tokens. And by the way, for at least the next 2 months, and probably for at least a year, depending on how much you actually are using, they're making this free. So like, I believe again, Google's nothing to play with, man. Google, they have all the patents, they have all the people, they have all the money. They don't need $7 trillion borrowing. Okay, they're doing big things. My money has kind of always been leaning towards Google. That said, time will tell. Unless OpenAI has a giant rabbit somewhere, more than just Sora, which is amazing. But at this point, once any good mind or group of minds in technology have seen something, they're gonna hack it. They're gonna like reverse engineer it. That's how things are made. That's how things get better. That's innovation, baby, and it's going fast. Google is just sitting back, finishing their cigars. They just released Ultra 1. Now they're going to see us, people like us, chatbot builders, play. They're going to learn from free usage, right? And you know, convincing people, hey, come check us out. We're Gemini. And it's going to get better and better. Imagine when Gemini is going to be able to pull everything from your Google storage bins and from your Google Sheets and your Google Docs and your Google Drive. You realize we have all of the scopes already done that we would need to do this. Maybe one more scope could be needed depending on what they want to do with the drive. But this is not this ain't rocket science, baby. This is chatbot building. It's buried in rocket science. Less dangerous, arguably. I'm so pumped, man. You know, if an AI comes out swinging and they got something magical secret, guess what? We're tier 5. We got the best plug there. Plugged in with OpenAI. We're plugged in with Google deeply. I think there's no way we can lose. With that said, CBB fam, I'm out. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.